I was the person that was asked by the White House to go on the Sunday shows several days after the Benghazi attacks.
Even though you didn't have direct line responsibility.
No, the only person who actually had direct line responsibility, if that's your metric, is the Secretary of State.
Clinton.
But, yes, but that didn't, and she had been asked and declined to go on that Sunday. But you know, the National Security Advisor could have done it, the SecDef. I mean, there were plenty of people who could have done it, including me. And you know, I was asked, and quite frankly, describe in the book how my mother warned me not to do it.
Don't go, she said, don't go. Boy, she was right.
One of the big lessons, by the way, of this book is always listen to your mother.
Listen to your mom. She was right?
She was right then, and she was right on other occasions. And so I try to tell my kids that they shouldn't learn that the hard way. But anyway, so some days after I went on the shows, the information that I'd been given to share with the public, which I knew at the time was accurate because I was reading the intelligence that underlied that information, it changed. We had more inputs from the investigation.
Which happens.
It happens all the time.
Happens
which is,
all the time.
You know, what my mother understood.
Right.
But in the hothouse of this political season, which was the president's reelection, it became very convenient and expedient politically to attack the messenger as well as the message. Right. So I had, you know, everybody in the right-wing media, but most Republican members of Congress calling me a liar, calling me incompetent, untrustworthy, and other names that shouldn't be repeated.
The part, Ambassador, that really broke my heart was the story about your daughter, then 8, started to have hallucinations in the aftermath of this because of the attacks on you.
Well, so, you know, we had 8 congressional investigations, and each of them concluded that neither I nor anybody else in the administration had deliberately misled the American people. Right. But I do talk about the personal aspect of this, and I share that my daughter, at the time, say 5 or 6 weeks after I went on the Sunday shows, started complaining that she was seeing images of men coming at her out of walls. And my husband and I were just bewildered.
Right, what could this be?
And so, deeply concerned, we took her to Children's Hospital in Washington, and they spent a few weeks giving her a battery of tests. And they decided that, in all likelihood, she was having a stress reaction to what she saw happening to me. And my husband and I realized belatedly that, you know, we had not thought to turn off the TV in her presence soon enough, so that things we were tuning out, she was absorbing, couldn't process, and it was traumatic. And so, thankfully, over a period of months, took about a year, it went away, and she's great.